Hey guys, um, because everyone knows that I moved, I had to leave all my other friends down in Pomona where I used to live, and when I was down there, I used to help a girl. She was my best friend, and I'd help her like every day with all her problems, and if someone hurt her, I'd beat them up because I don't like people messing with her. But I'm not down there to help her or to do anything for her. So, about 3 months ago, from 3 months from today, she killed herself, and there's not a single moment in my mind that goes by where I'm not thinking about her or wishing I could be down there right now for her, or just, I could have done something. I could have called her more often, but I didn't because I I have other friends up here now, and I just wish I paid more attention to the people I miss down there because of me she's gone, and I feel like it's all my fault because I was the one that was supposed to help her through everything and anything. But I didn't because I was being selfish and stubborn and rude. And if I had just one chance to tell her that I'm sorry, I would so do it, I'd go for it, but it's a little too late for that. If I knew this was going to happen, I would have got her number and kept in touch with her, but sadly, when you move, you don't really think of all that. It was already tragic for me moving, but the fact that she's gone now just makes me really sad because not only did I help her, she helped me with everything, anything. She was that girl you could come to for anything, and she was just amazing in every single way. And all day I haven't cried because I've tried all day not to. My cat in the background. All day I've been trying not to because I don't want to. There's things and people are telling me to just let go. And from this point on, I'm not gonna let go. So if people are gonna keep telling me to move on, I'm not gonna move on. I'm not gonna just forget about her that easily. Are you cold-hearted or something? Do you guys know how hard it is to forget about a loved one that's gone? So many people in my life are gone. Like, it's not funny anymore. When it was like one or two people, yeah, I'd be upset every once or 2 months or so. But there's just too many that are gone now, and it just makes my heart break, because I miss them all. This video is going to be for my best friend Emily, and in loving memory of my little brother, Josué, or big brother. But I say little brother because I don't know how old he is, and my point of view, I'm still older. But he's like 2 years older than me. So I'm 13, he'd be like 15 right now. And all because of him drowning and dying, we moved in with my grandma, and there's moments in my head that I wish I could know that if he hadn't died, would we be here, or would we be with my mom, my dad? My dad left us, so I don't even think my dad knows he has a son that's dead, which kills me in the inside. That's my dog. It's my dog. He's dead. He died, sadly. So, yeah, it breaks my mom's heart. Every once in a while, she'll break down in tears, or she'll just lock herself in her bedroom and start crying over him. And then I see her, and then I start crying, and I go to my bedroom, and I'll hide myself in there for like hours, and I won't come out. And whenever it's his birthday, I like to make a note of things that are new, and I like to fill it with new information and tell him how much I love him, and I'll tie it to a balloon and I'll let it go so it goes up to him. But there's like so much I didn't know about him because I don't know a lot about him. And when he died, he was so young, and I didn't know what was happening. My mom was like heartbroken. I was heartbroken, my grandparents were heartbroken, my uncle was heartbroken, my sisters are sad. today is not his birthday. I decided to make this. I just decided to talk about him because I'm talking about my best friend Emily. So it's not only him, it's Emily too. And then there's Jake. When I came out here, my friend introduced me to him, and he was really cool. He was really nice. And then I guess he killed himself. And he was my sister's friend too. It's like not easy to see people go. Especially when you did not know them that well. Especially like Jake. I didn't know that long. But he died. And my little brother and, well, big brother. He was very young, and I was too. And then I will like sit in my room and I'll look out my window and I'll cry because I pray every night. And I'm hoping that my prayers go to him because I'll say his name in all my prayers. Like, if something bad ever happens and I know I'm going to die, I'll like pray or something. But I haven't died yet because I'm still here. Obviously. Yet. Taking contest, I said yet. I will not kill myself because I'm not that stupid. Even though people kill themselves for good reason. And people that make fun of that are just very messed up because you don't know who it is or what they were being bullied for. I hate that. I just hate it. Like, you guys make fun of people that are bullied and you guys don't even know what they're being bullied for. And then they kill themselves and then I just want to rub it in your face and be like, are you happy now? You made someone kill themselves. Like, freaking hate it. It's just sad in every way. Yeah. But yeah, I just wanted to make this video because Emily and Jake and my big brother, they all mean the world to me. And I currently have two best friends helping me through everything right now. Like, if I am sad, they'll realize it. And if I say I'm fine, they know I'm not fine. So if you guys ever see me and I'm upset, it's because either I'm thinking of my brothers. I'm trying so hard not to cry. I'm either thinking of my brother, or my best friend, or my friend. So, yeah, or that, or I'm being bullied. I am actually being bullied right now, and I don't like it. I hate being bullied. Because you're being hated for who you really are. Like, for real, like, stop it. It's me, like, leave me alone already. But yeah, like I was saying, my brother. If I sometimes will see him in my sleep, or I'll see Emily in my sleep, and then I'll like try and apologize, but before I can say goodbye or I miss and love you, they disappear too quickly, and then it just breaks my heart. Because to know that they're actually gone in real life, it just hurts me so badly. My big brother, well, I have 5 brothers, 4 now. Jose, he was the closest to my little brother, my big brother, Josue, Jose and Josue. I'm always telling my friends, they're like, oh, I already know how many kids and how many girls and boys you want, and I only want 2 kids, 1 girl, 1 boy. And they're like, oh, what are you going to name your kids? And I'm like, I'm going to name one Emily, and I'm going to name one Josue. And they're like, oh, those are idiotic names. And I just hit them, like, I'll just slap them. And I'm like, don't you dare talk about that name ever again. And my friend's name was Josue, and he was mean. And, yeah, it was hard, though, because all my friends were either Emily or Josue, and it just makes me sad. Oh my gosh, I just remembered something. How could I have been so stupid? I remember my friend Leslie, she jumped in front of a train. Her and her sister, she told me that day she was gonna go hang out with her sister, and they're gonna take a walk, and I was like, oh, okay, and I knew she was in pain, and I was like, don't do nothing stupid, don't hurt yourself, don't do nothing, and she's like, I won't. And her sister, later on that day, I got a phone call, and she's like, hey, I'm sorry to say this at this time, but she's like, Leslie's dead. And I was like, what? And I started crying, and then I was like, how? I was like, why? And I was like, if I was there, I could have stopped this. Every time someone kills himself or cuts, I think it's my fault. Like, Emily, I could have called her every once in a while, and I could have told her, you know, I could have talked to her and helped her through things, but I had to be stupid, and I had to be stubborn, and things like that. And Leslie, only if I would have said yes to going with her, and yes, she asked me to go take a walk with them, but I said no because I had other plans that day. I was helping someone with something. I was helping my best friend. Well, not my best friend, she's my friend. Emily will always be my best friend, no matter where she is. I was helping my other friend get through her problems at the time. And the whole point of her taking a walk was so I can talk with her. But yeah, I just wanted to make this video because I want you guys to know that if someone that you guys know and care for is gone currently, don't think of it as goodbye. Think of it as a see you later, you know? Like, it's okay to cry every once in a while. I'll probably start crying when I stop this video. But yeah. Yeah, just don't do nothing you guys will regret later on in life. Yeah. I'm gonna go because I gotta get some rest when it's already like 2 o'clock. No, it's like 12:01. And I gotta get rest because I have orientation tomorrow. But yeah, I want you guys to know that, okay, this is gonna be a saying for Emily. She always used to tell me, she always used to warn me every once in a while. She's like, you know I'm gonna wind up killing myself, right? And I'm always crying, and I'm like, don't, like, I love you, like, I want you to stay here with me, like, without her, I'm like nothing. And there's just too many people, like, dying on me. Emily, Leslie, my little brother, Jake. And then it, like, breaks my heart because then people, I was like writing something. I was writing about my little brother, and then Angel, this kid in my class last year, he kept pushing the pen out of my hand, and I was getting mad. And then he was like, what are you doing? And I was like, making something for my little brother. And he started laughing, and I was like, oh, it's so funny, huh? He was like, yeah, that's pathetic. And I was like, he's dead, FYI. And then he felt like really bad, and I was like, yeah, I don't feel so good now, do ya? And then my best friend, my friend, she stood up and started yelling at him in the middle of nowhere. And then I was just like, I'm just lucky to have friends that are going to help me through things, you know? But yeah, I'm going to go. Rest in peace, Emily. Rest in peace, Jake. Rest in peace, Josue. Rest in peace, Leslie.